Ibu di chiche suru bentoni bags.
Nde bani, ugo characha de echu. Oloru Bentoni Bags Limited. Nde jirelo akpa woven sacks, nkeji ejaya, maọbụ nkeji ebibu we mara. Dịka akpa shopping sacks, agro sacks, nylon, twine, nail sacks, ya bụ akpa ntu, ma gụnyekwara akpa PP woven sacks. Una na-akọ rice. Bịa, anyị na-arụ akpa rice a ga-eji afa company gị wee lụọ. Ụdị akpa woven ọsọrọ ya bụrụ, anyị ga-alụrụ gị ya. Ahịa ọ bụla ọsọrọ gị na-azụ. Akpa anyị dị mma maka ikechi ihe na ibukọ ihe. Bịa n'ụlọ ọrụ anyị na plot in 23 Harbour Industrial Layer off Atani Road behind the former Paul Mike Sports Stadium, Onitsha. Kpọọ anyị na 0913-966-3639 maọbụ na 0813-928-4850.
Zuru Bentoni Bags.
Bentoni Bags Limited. Aka ụlọ anyị amaka.
Nne ya.
Nne itie milk.
Ọ baghị uru, detu yire ka ihu.
Keduzie.
Ọ dị milky.
Ọfụma.
Ọ dị creamy. Ọ bụ Milo 3-in-1 dị milky na creamy maka gị. Ọ dị milky ọfụma. Ekwesịghị m itinyekwa milk ọzọ.
Ahụrụ ya n'anya nne.
Nye ụmụ gị Milo ọhụrụ 3-in-1 atọ n'ime otu dị milky na creamy. O nwere calcium inye onye mmiri gị aka imeri n'ụbọchị niile. Milo, ike maka ịga n'ihu.
Milo. This my buddy James. He sabi vex me. Imagine, we don't agree to watch match. We even tell Salah, make him arrange small chow. Haaland don't agree, don't bring drinks. Saka said, go come chill with Osimhen. Even Vinny Jr. don't chat me, say him go show. Now him I don't dey outside James Gate since they wait. He no they even gree pick my call.
Hey, now follow paddy like James. So arrange with your football paddy to enjoy all correct new football season action. Hey, GoTV they give better deal now. Decoder plus GoTen and only 19,900 naira. Quick go arrange your own. Make you follow enjoy La Liga, Serie A, FA Cup, Premier League, and plenty more. Live on Top Super Sport. GoTV. Love it.
The Access Holdings rights issue is now open. For every 2 ordinary shares in your portfolio, take advantage of the chance to acquire 1 more at 19 naira 75 kobo each between 8th of July to the 14th of August 2024. We're inviting you to take up your rights in full in the Access Holdings rights issue. Visit www.theaccesscorporation.com to find important information about our rights issue, such as the rights circular, issuing houses, receiving banks, and legal advisors. Access Holdings, where the world connects.
Veleta. It's time for friendship, time for family, time for another get together. Hey, let's celebrate. Veleta moment, a happy moment. Veleta moment, share a moment with Veleta. It's time for connection, smiles, laughter, and love. It's time for sharing moments. Hey, let's celebrate.
Enjoy every moment with the goodness of Veleta sparkling fruit drink. Available in 75cl and 37.5 cl bottles. And other products of premium quality from Intercontinental Distillers Limited, IDL. Veleta sparkling fruit drink. Celebrate every moment.
Veleta.
Health, they say, is wealth. But when securing good health costs you an arm and a leg, or when you are at the hospital and they insist on a hefty deposit before treatment,
but when Avon HMO has your back, you won't have to scream "Yekba," because in the end, we all need people. Visit avonhealthcare.com now to get an Avon health plan for you and your people.
Avon HMO, empowering you to live a healthier, fuller life.
Becky, come and have your cereal.
Mommy, can I have my cereal with more glucose D, please?
Can I have some in my tea, please?
Of course, darling. As a mother, I choose Monroe Glucose D as the sweetener for all my family's cereal and beverages because it not only gives my family instant energy, Monroe Glucose D is enriched with calcium and vitamin D. When you're buying, look out for the Monroe Glucose D logo on the pack to ensure that you're getting premium quality. Monroe Glucose D is manufactured by Brand Monroe Limited.
Energy fast.
Who is up for some chilled Vitazid?
I am.
I love Vitazid. The taste is so nice.
I think it's really refreshing.
I like how a little goes round all of us.
I like that it's a delicious drink that gives me good value for my money.
It's tasty. It contains glucose and Junior likes taking it to school.
Vitazid powder drink has got refreshing taste you would love. Plus it's got calcium, vitamin D, and glucose for energy. Vitazade, you'll love it.
Manufactured by Brian Monroe Limited.
It's got to be a Vitazade.
Imagine thinking you bought an unlimited data plan, but the next thing we hear is,
oh, this data has finished again.
Well, that's what happens when you don't buy a truly unlimited data plan.
Enjoy truly unlimited data with unlimited speed-based data plans from Airtel. Visit www.airtel.com.ng/HBB to buy now. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
From the time when we did booga inside Tortoise Beetle Moto to now when we begin cruise inside the correct machine. Chai! We been dead here. We know what in day. We know the slack. We sabi every. As this life be, now so insurance business take be. As a confirmed general insurance company with full grant since 1980, our vision not be to do. Our values on call, then stand the gidigba. And now, we don't transform it to Rex Insurance. We dey talk with our full shares, say, it no matter who you be or the kind of business what you do. We been dead here, and we go everly dead here, no matter what in the solve. Rex Insurance, you're not there alone.
Every morning is an opportunity to take your hustle to the next level. So, start every day with a great tasting creamy cup of Nescafe 3-in-1. Start strong, finish strong. Nescafe.
Abandekem unu dinjikiri makarunu hwe basara akọrọ ejiji Ethnocentric Limited yana Mastercard Foundation na-ezukọ ọnụ ibido mmemme Fashion Future nke ga-azụ ụmụ okorobịa na ụmụ agbọghọbịa ruru 5,000 ndị gbara afọ 18 ruo 35. Anyị na-akwadokwa ụlọ ọrụ ruru 4,000 n'ime Aba ndị ka na-emepụta uwe akpụkpọ ụkwụ na nwa akwụkwọ dị iche iche bịa mụta otu esi eme uwe akpụkpọ ụkwụ nwa akwụkwọ dị iche iche lefu. Ọ bụrụ na ị bụ onye nwere aka ọrụ n'ihe gbasara ejiji ị ga-amụta otu esi ebido ma nweta nkwado maka azụmahịa gị lefu. Gịnị ka ị na-eche? Gaa na www.fashionfutureprogram.org ma ọ maọbụ zitere anyị ozi la WhatsApp la 0707-930-5887 maọbụ gaa lebe ndebanye aha anyị dị la nọmba 18 Industry Road n'akụkụ Nigerian Brewery Aba. Gwa nwanne gị nwoke la nwanne gị nwaanyị na onye ọbụla ịma debanye aha gị maka mmemme Fashion Future taa. Iwu na usoro sokwa ya o.
Customer, yeah, come. Authentic UK product. Give my customer job. Customer, I get what you find. Enter, well, get inside.
Hey, Maker, how far now? I hear say you don't settle your third boy this month. Not true? Hey, not true. Like Keystone Bank Oga account where I open to save money, they help me. To settle my boys, no be problem again. And when I need emergency money, I still fit borrow from inside the account. Sharp.
That one good though. With Keystone Bank's Oga account, you can plan better towards your apprentice's settlement. With a minimum balance of 5,000 naira, you can open an Oga account, make monthly contributions, and get interest on savings. Make it happen for your apprentice today. Visit the nearest Keystone Bank branch or call 0700 2000 3000 to open an Oga account. Keystone Bank, we grow together.
Hello, Mandewo. Achọrọ m inye driver ahụ ego gị ka o wetere gị ya na village.
Enyela onwe gị nsogbu nwa m. Ziga ya na akaụntụ Smart Cash m.
Mama. Ya bụ na ị maara banyere Smart Cash.
Enu, ha na-enye ọtụtụ onyinye. Send ya na nọmba Airtel m.
Ọ dị mma. Mam dị sharp.
Ngwa Piazza 939# ma ọ bụ download ngwa Smart Cash ka imepe akaụntụ nke gị. Ka ị nwee ike yorie nnukwu onyinye 20,000 naira na Smart Cash. Ị ga-esite na onyinye 20,000 naira gị kwụọ ụgwọ oge ọbụla izuru oge okwu ma ọ bụ kwụọ ụgwọ ọbụla na Smart Cash. Ị ga-enwekwa ike ime transfer gaa na bank ọbụla na Nigeria. Usoro na ọnọdụ dịkwa ya.
Hello, ọ batala.
Smart Cash, Airtel kwadoro ya.
We know something those other guys don't. You want us to just shut up and rock. All right then.
Magic 102.9 ABBA. Live the magic.
Football at its best. Sucker swag.
Gomez has come a long way. Firmino! And Salah got that! And their club record signing has put them in front with a debut goal.
This is where the football fans have their say on their favorite football clubs.
I think it's a very interesting season. It's a very clear chance for them.
The principal actors are carried along.
They play this match like a cold man. People have penetrated into my team to destroy me.
Oh my God, who cares?
My enemies have penetrated into my players, destroy me, so they have succeeded.
I don't believe in the days of newspaper. I have to get the record straight. We must respect contract.
Imba playing Calabar, their home is Aba. When Calabar Tinda is in my home too. I can go there and pick the one, no win the match.
100% football stories and analysis. Soccer Swag. Join our sports tag team Mondays through Fridays at 6 p.m. Soccer Swag. Football gist at its best.
Goes from Wilshere. Oh, that's delightful. Alexis Sanchez with a beautiful free kick.
Leo Messi, el regate de Leo Messi, Leo. Gol!
Well, it's 8 minutes past 6. Good evening to you. Welcome to Soccer Swag right here on Magic 102.9 FM. 14th August 2024 into the NIGMA Enigma this lovely Wednesday evening. I've got Judah Chang, aka OJ Ferrari, in the building. Well, good evening to you, OJ. How are you doing this evening?
Well, I'm fine, Samuel. Good evening to you. Good evening to our wonderful listeners.
And of course, we've got Tony Ademodi also in the building this evening. Well, Tony, good evening to you as well.
Yeah, good evening, Sam, the listeners. Good evening to you all.
Okay, well, start of the show this evening, bearing in mind that by 8 p.m. is going to be the Super Cup. It's going to be Real Madrid against Atlanta. But before we delve into that conversation this evening, let's quickly come home and start from home. It concerns the Super Eagles. It concerns whether we can actually maybe do what Morocco did at the 2022 World Cup, at the 2026 World Cup. That is, if we're going to qualify first. I mean, that's a conversation, this evening. And who is actually, premiering this conversation? It's Olaoluwa Aina, the Nottingham Forest now, Nottingham Forest defender. Well, the situation of Nigeria Super Eagles certainly is glaring, and perhaps, to the blind, they can't see. The three-time African champions are currently without a head coach following the resignation of Coach Finidi George. With World Cup qualifiers looming and Nations Cup also looming and hopes of qualification in jeopardy for the World Cup qualifiers, having secured no wins in 4 matches, the path ahead certainly seems fraught with challenges. Now, only the winner of each group is guaranteed automatic qualification, and as things stand, the Super Eagles sit 5th on the table with just 3 points. With 6 matches left, the odds certainly do not seem to be in their favor. Well, it's too early, maybe, to give up on the team. A lot of enthusiasts, a lot of supporters, fans of the Super Eagles will say, maybe not. Some others will argue. But those some believe that the boss has already taken off and have left the station. What the Super Eagles have got to do now will be to do the catch-up. Now, how much of a catch-up can we do? Even winning all 6 remaining matches will not secure them a spot at the World Cup, unfortunately, or potentially leaving them to vie for a place through the playoff. And this is where how we qualified, or how we failed to qualify the last time, 2022. Now, in a recent YouTube video, on Olaoluwa Aina's channel, he was talking about the Super Eagles. He shared a thought on the current squad, and he said though he missed the 2 qualifying matches under former coach Finidi George due to injuries sustained during the AFCON, he says he remains optimistic. Now, the question he has raised, the opinion he's raised, Tony, I start with you now, is going to be, says the Super Eagles can easily qualify for the World Cup and reach the World Cup semis. Now, let's take a look at it from a holistic point of view and with no sentiment attached to this subject. What are our chances of qualifying for the Super Eagles? And if we do qualify, maybe the second question now will now go to OJ. Can we play in the semis of the 2026 World Cup? Maybe you can just answer us. What are our chances of qualifying for, the World Cup?
I think it's very slim, realistically, if you want to go by how football has evolved. Talking about, the other countries in the same group that we are. We didn't start the qualification series on a good note, so it puts us in a very, very tight position. What it means is that we cannot afford not to win the next couple of games that we would, play. Talking about the Super Eagles, and it's more pressure on the players, on the coaching crew, whoever is going to be named as coach of the Super Eagles. It means they need to do extra work to ensure that we will be part of the contingent to Canada, US, and Mexico in 2026. The thing there, Sam, is that I think the earlier we begin to realize that other countries, everybody wants to be at the World Cup. That's the truth. Everybody wants to be at the World Cup, the biggest football showpiece in the world. Nobody wants to miss out. So I just feel that the Eagles will have to do something extraordinary. Ola Eno has raised a topic of discussion that he feels we can see. Yes, we can, but it means that the Super Eagles must do what we've not seen them do recently. The truth is, our football has not really improved. That is it. Whether we like it or not, the Super Eagles have struggled. We saw them at the last AFCON. We saw how they fared. We can as well, I don't know the last time, Sam, you can beat your chest and watch the Super Eagles of Nigeria and go back and say, hey, this Eagles will win this game convincingly. I totally don't think you want to toe that line now. So I just feel the Eagles will have to do something extraordinary. Qualification is looking very bleak. It is not impossible, but the truth is that the chances are getting slimmer every day. More so that at this point, we're yet to get a coach. We're yet to really understand what it means to actually be at the World Cup again. We missed out, on the last edition. I'm sure that should ring a bell. It should, in fact, that is what that should even make the players or the NFF to ensure that we make it to the World Cup in 2026. But then talking about getting to the semi-finals of the World Cup, Sam.
Let me ask OJ that. I mean, OJ, Tony has raised a point. He said it's not impossible, for us to qualify for the 2026 World Cup. But I mean, certainly we'll have to pass a whole lot of hurdle. Now, the second part of the question is, let's say we qualify. Do you honestly think we can play in the semis of the 2026 World Cup? I mean, now without sentiment here, because we take a look at that. Why you?
Future impossible.
It's like sending him to some
future impossible tense. Raise to power 100. But okay, Sam, on the most serious though, yes, you might want to say football. You must give the benefit of the doubt to every team out there. But then realistically, if we truthful to ourselves, 99% chance that we cannot.
Okay.
Maybe 1% chance. That 1% chance, if it happens, then it's going to be one of the miracles of 2026. We're in a bad place right now. We're in a group that is relatively cheap, in my own opinion. Lesotho, Zimbabwe, Rwanda, Benin Republic. When the draws for the World Cup, Sam, were done, a lot of Nigerians were maybe happy somewhat, because it did look like for us it was going to be a straight jacket thing. Yes, we knew there would be hurdles along the line, but nobody would have imagined that after 4 rounds of games we'll be here to pick up a win. Even the ones that we played at home here, we struggled to get a win. We did not. We went away from home. We did not get a win. Even more painful was the fact that Benin Republic had an issue with playing at home. Okay, CAF said find an alternative ground. Then they settled for Abidjan. They were hoping that we would go and even cash in on, but we did not. You tell me about a team that wants to get to the semifinals of the World Cup. It's not realistic. We're not even among the best 5 teams on the continent. Okay, in the world. Okay. Among the 3 best teams in Africa.
Well, we're not in the top 5. Are we in the top 5?
I think we're the 5th ranked team. Yes,
we dropped
from the latest rankings. We dropped on the world level, but we still kept our place on the continent. So we're not that good right now. We're not that good. We do not even have a coach right now. Players are short of confidence. There is no cohesion. The team is not even playing as one. So if we're playing good football, maybe we're even being unlucky somewhat. I mean, you're hitting the bars, you're having those free kicks, hitting the woodwork. You can start to say, when was the last time Nigeria even took a free kick that even hit the crossbar? I cannot even remember. When was the last time we even so there are doubts and those doubts are legit. Those doubts in the minds of Nigerian football lovers are legit, because we're not in a good place right now. And when you say World Cup semi-final, it's like daydreaming.
No, I mean, if Morocco could do it,
that's Morocco. That's Morocco.
I'm just saying.
That's Morocco.
The level of football the Moroccans have given.
That's what I'm saying. The chance you talk Nigeria, you talk Morocco. They are two different entities right now. They're in different worlds right now. The Moroccans are doing unbelievable things in football with their women as well. We see the impact, the inroads. They're having in football. As against Nigeria, we're even barely qualifying for tournaments these days. Under 17, back to back, we've not been there. Under 23, we're not even making any headway. Even the CHAN tournament, we're not making headway. On the continent of Africa, at the club level, we're not making headway. Women's football, okay, we're struggling even now. The Zambians and the Moroccans and the South Africans are even better than us right now. So we're not even at their level right now. Talking about we are Morocco. We saw what the under 23 did at the Olympics. Yes, they lost to Spain, was it France eventually? But we saw the effort that they put forward. Ashraf Hakimi leading the lines. We do not have that thing right now with us at all. So semi-final place is not possible.
Okay, I mean, it's over to you, listeners. The conversation certainly has got to do with the Super Eagles. I know for a fact, one, we do not have a coach leading the lines. I mean, today's 14th already. The NFF Supremo did promise us, by the end of this week, we should have a coach named for the Super Eagles and the Flying Eagles, yeah? And the Flying Eagles. Well, today's 14th, today's Tuesday, so, I mean, we've got 3 more working days as far as that is concerned. And beyond that, is the fact that I think millions of Nigerians would really want the Super Eagles to also start the AFCON qualifiers on a good note. Against Benin Republic, Tony, let me come back to you. Yeah. Against our former handler in Gannett Row, we play at home. What are our chances like? I mean, because this is few weeks to that qualifier, and we do not know who is going to be heading the team, as the case is.
Well, September 7th.
That's for the Nations Cup.
Qualifier, yes. September 7th is just less than a month, about 3 weeks from now. So it means that the Eagles will have to do something extra. Get or draw, definitely would want to cash in on that. We did see the last time we played against them, we saw how it panned out. And this time around, we're playing at home. Yes, I don't even want to look at the home advantage because the Eagles have lost even at home. We've dropped points at home. So at this point, I just feel that the Eagles might just get a lucky win. But I'm not seeing them, running route on Benin Republic. I don't think they would do that. The play, which is not the regular players that we are already used to. The Siemens of this world, or those who are even struggling, to find game time. A couple of them out of form and all that. So, like Jude said, there's a whole lot of disarray in the camp of the Eagles now. The players are not even comfortable. Most of them are just, wearing the jersey. Okay, let's just come and play. There's no confidence. There's no organization. Nothing seems to be working for these players. Most of them, I'm sure if they had options, some of them would even want to play for other countries at this stage, because at this point, Sam, nothing seems to be working. The economy is bad. In fact, nothing is working. So these players know that. Let's not forget, the European leagues is kicking off in the next few days. Most of these players will know, make I can't play for Nigeria, I can't get injury. Maybe say I get a longer season to play. So I just, the hunger is not there. Even the players that will be called up, can they run around for 90 minutes, putting their hearts, putting everything into the game? So all these factors is what is bedeviling our football. From top to bottom, everything is collapsing. So for me, I will be surprised if we make it to the AFCON. Because the way we're going, and at the end of the day, maybe last minute announcement, we'll get one maybe mediocre coach that will be announced, and we'll take the coach will come, take the players to the qualifier.
No, I actually think for the Nations Cup, I think it might be unfair to say the boys will not qualify. I think we should qualify for the Nations Cup. We should. But the World Cup is like a tall order. That's what I'm saying. It's like a tall order. I mean, after 4 rounds of games, those that are prepared and are ready to go, some already, we're seeing it from their results. The teams that really want to be at the World Cup have already started quite early. We're one of the poorest nations after the 4 rounds of qualifiers. If you look at the form guide, the form group, we're bottom of second to bottom. In fact, we're not even anywhere compared to the serious teams. Egypt is going about their job efficiently. Senegal is doing theirs. Even Ghana settled for Ado eventually, holding strong. So it's just Nigeria, our own, is not looking good at all.
Unfortunately, that Let's quickly talk our clubs that will be representing us in the CAF Interclub competition this weekend. The CAF Champions League upon us from Friday, as a matter of fact, 16th of August. Yeah, 16th or 17th? 16th of August. Yes, the CAF Interclub competition. But we have two teams in the CAF Champions League. We have Enugu Rangers, who will be playing away from home to Zilimaju. Away from home. That's going to be Sunday, 3 p.m. Nigerian time. I'll have Remo Stars against ASFAR on Sunday, 4 p.m. Nigerian time. There is also going to be El Academy Warriors. We'll be playing in Ikene. Yeah, in Ikene on Saturday. Is that Saturday? On Saturday, against Daje FC of Benin Republic. Well, Tony, quickly. Chances of our teams. We know ASFAR is not going to give Remo Stars, an easy ticket.
Well, for me, I think among the fixtures, Remo has got a very tight game there against the Moroccan side. ASFAR, they are top side in the Moroccan league, getting to the stage or qualifying, for the CAF competition. They must have done well. You know what happens with North African teams. I'm sure Remo Stars, if they had option, would have seek to play a less fancy team. But when you come up against any of the North African teams, Sam, the format is the same. They throw everything at you, whether home or away. But then Remo have, brought in a couple of players. Just yesterday, their coach Ogumudede signed a 3-year deal, and I just hope that
an extension
to his previous contract. And I just hope that they will try to put things in place in terms of logistics and all that, because the Moroccans will come here believing they can get something. Moroccan teams have gotten results in Nigeria a couple of times, and for Remo Stars, they've been out of the competition of the continent for about 2 seasons now or thereabout. Now returning back to the continent, they want to throw everything towards it to see if they can get the result, at least at home. But then the game against for Rangers are playing in Uyo. Unfortunately, Rangers are not playing in Enugu, courtesy of a CAF not approving the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium for them. So they will have to make do of the Nest of Champions in Uyo. In fact, their opponents have decided that the home and away fixtures will be played in Uyo. So maybe some kind of advantage there for Rangers. The opponents say due to logistics, so even after the first leg, they will stay back in Nigeria, play the return leg in Nigeria again. Yes, so it means, the opponents say they are not going to play the return leg in their country due to logistics, that they will play both home and away in Nigeria. So Rangers have got an edge, playing both legs home and away in Nigeria. So I just feel Rangers will scale through. I think they will do well. I think Rangers might just get a good result over 2 legs. And for El Kami Warriors, Sam, leaving Medugri to come to Ikene, have they acclimatized? I don't know how that is going to fare for them, because playing in the NNL and playing in the champion in the Confederations or in the Confederations Cup is not an easy one. So, but then for me, I think among the fixtures, I feel Rangers have got a slight edge, and I think they would progress. As for Remo Stars and El Kami Warriors, I really cannot stick out my neck, for those two teams.
Okay, quickly now, OJ, what are the chances of the Nigerian teams? Of course, Eimba, was drawn by in the first preliminary round.
Yeah.
Zilimaju to play this weekend, and of course on the 23rd, a week later. What are the chances of Remo as well as El Academy Warriors, champions of the President Federation Cup?
Well, they're going to go there believing that it's possible. If I go by recent outings by Nigerian clubs, then it will be fair for me to have my doubts as to whether or not the teams can go far. The farthest who went was it Rivers United? Last season.
Yeah, quarterfinals of the Confederations Cup.
Of the Confederations Cup.
I did them back to back, actually.
Yeah, so getting to the group stage is possible.
For the CAF Champions League?
Remo Stars?
Remo and Rangers?
I actually think Remo Stars, because Tony did say, of course, in the last 2-3 years, in the last 2-3 times they've been there, they've been bonded out. And I would think that they've garnered some kind of experience in that time.
Okay.
Yes, I recall when Rivers even first went to the continent, it was also almost same thing. They get knocked out quite early. The owner of the team, the management would have learned a few things from the mistakes they've made in previous seasons. I expect them to maybe work on that a little bit. And they are a better team right now as compared to what they used to be. So if we put that in perspective, and they have some experienced players within their ranks, the continuity is also playing a part there. Ogumodede is extending his deal. So there seems to be some kind of stability with the team. Yes, that might count for something. I think I'd like to see them go as far as the group stage.
Okay,
that for me, of course, would be the best they can do. And that when they get to the group stage, any other thing that comes with it, then it's going to be Jara.
Just to add to what Jude said, Remo, I think something that might work for them this season is that the owners of the club decided to go for a whole lot of foreign players. When I mean foreign players from other parts of Africa. Remo Stars have brought in about 6 or 7, foreign players from West Africa, some from North Africa, just to have a blend of Nigerian and foreign players, and I think that might as well count for them. And like Jude said, getting to the group stage, possible, but anything after that, you can bet on it.
Anyways, it's still Soccer Swag right here on Magic 2.9 FM, and it's about time we pay some bills. When we come back, it's going to be us talking the UEFA Super Cup, Real Madrid against Atlanta. We'll be previewing the teams, and hopefully we'll get to lay our hands on the starting 11 of both teams. Hopefully, I say that if the starting 11 is going to be made known before we leave the studios. Anyways, we'll be back shortly.
Surely, you will never be away from me. No worry, I don't find it my remedy. I'm ready for the good news to fall on me. Finally, see us happiness don't find me.
Get 8 times the value of every recharge plus 1,000 Naira sign-up bonus and double data with Airtel over Jara when you buy and activate a new SIM. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
I'm in love. Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Easy to open, easy to squeeze, easy to scoop and easy to stop.
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
Start your children's day with a great taste of Ovaltine, enriched with multi-nourishment, calcium, malt, and vitamin B12 to support learning and playtime. Ovaltine, smart choice for smart kids.
My son, help me check this phone. I don't know wetin Junior press. E no dey work again.
Make I see. Mommy.
Wetin happen?
They don't block your line now.
Nobody like to chop blocking, no. So if they don't block you unto say you not link your NIN to your Airtel line, run kitty go any Airtel shop with your NIN to unblock your line today.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Ninja unstoppable, who we be unstoppable? Got the DNA to be unstoppable. We are unstoppable, go beyond unstoppable. Together we are strong. Ninja moves on. We are unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. Sunrise to sunset, the hustle never stops. Ninja giants on the move, we're reaching the top.
Anything is possible with a partner that truly believes in you. Make that move to the Alternative Bank today.
We are unstoppable, go beyond unstoppable. Alternative by your side, you can't go wrong.
The Alternative Bank, go beyond.
From the time when we the booga inside Touches Beetle Moto to now when we begin cruise inside the correct machine. Chai, we been dead here. We know it in day. We know the slack. We sabi every. As this life be, now so insurance business take be. As a confirmed general insurance company with full grant since 1918, our vision not be to do. Our values on call, then stand gidigba. And now, we don't transform it to Rex Insurance. We dey talk with our full shares. Say, it no matter who you be or the kind of business what you do. We been dead here, and we go everly dead here, no matter what in the solve. Rex Insurance, you not dey alone.
Nwaanyị abụkwu n'ụgbọala n'ụzọ.
Oga pike weniwe, steering mu na-esi ike, ihe adịkwa ka ọba jọ mmanụ.
Ọ na-enubeghị maka Ibeto Oil and Lubricants.
Ibeto Oil and Lubricants?
Abịa n'ihe ọbụla gbasara mmanụ ụgbọala na lubricants, Ibeto Petrochemical Industries Limited bụ otu n'ime the Ibeto Group bụ ndị mara ihe ekwe na-akụ n'ime pụta ma na-ekesa mmanụ ụgbọala na lubricants bụ ọkpọkọpi. Ụlọ ọrụ ha nwere akara ISO. Akụrụngwa ha gụnyere Espresso Super Turbo 0W40, Espresso Super Ultra 5W30 maka engine ọhụrụ na Espresso Super 20W50 maka ụgbọala engine ji petrol petrol alụọlụ Beta Super Plus 15W40 maka mmanụ engine diesel, gear oil, marine engine oil, mmanụ hydraulic, mmanụ compressor, ATF na mmanụ engine tụketụke na ọtụtụ ndị ọzọ. Ha dum nwere akara manka. Mmanụ ụgbọala na lubricants ndị Ibeto kwesịrị ntụkwasị obi oge niile, nyere engine gị aka ka ọ na-arụ ọrụ ka o si kwesị oge niile. Ibeto Oil and Lubricants. Egweji.
Customer, yeah, come. Authentic UK product. Give my customer a job.
Customer, I get what you find. Enter, well, get inside.
Hey, Maker, how far now? I hear say you don't settle your third boy this month. Not true?
Hey, not true. Like Keystone Bank Oga account, where I open to save money, they help me. To settle my boys, no be problem again. And when I need emergency money, I still fit borrow from inside the account. Sharp.
That's one good though.
With Keystone Bank's Oga account, you can plan better towards your apprentice's settlement. With a minimum balance of 5,000 naira, you can open an Oga account, make monthly contributions, and get interest on savings. Make it happen for your apprentice today. Visit the nearest Keystone Bank branch or call 0700 2000 3000 to open an Oga account. Keystone Bank, we grow together.
The Access Holdings rights issue is now open. For every 2 ordinary shares in your portfolio, take advantage of the chance to acquire 1 more at 19 naira 75 kobo each between 8th of July to the 14th of August 2024. We're inviting you to take up your rights in full in the Access Holdings rights issue. Visit www.theaccesscorporation.com to find important information about our rights issue, such as the rights circular, issuing houses, receiving banks, and legal advisors. Access Holdings, where the world connects.
Nne itie milk.
Oba yuru detu yire ki ihu.
Keduzie
Odi milky
Ofuma
Odi creamy Obu Milo 3-in-1 di milky na creamy makagi Odi milky ofuma ekwesi imitinye kwa milk ọzọ
ahụrụ ya n'anya nne.
Nye ụmụ gị Milo ọhụrụ 3-in-1 atọ n'ime otu dị milky na creamy. O nwere calcium inye onye mmiri gị aka imeri n'ụbọchị niile. Milo, ike maka ịga n'ihu.
Milo! My Aba people, are you ready to make your mark in the fashion industry? Ethnocentric Limited, in partnership with the MasterCard Foundation, is launching the Fashion Future Program to train 5,000 young adults aged 18 to 35. We're also supporting 4,000 businesses in garment making, shoe making, and leather works within Aba. Come and learn how to make clothes, shoes, leather items free of charge. If you are a fashion entrepreneur, you will discover how to grow and support your business free of charge. FFP is for you. What are you waiting for? Visit www.fashionfutureprogram.org, call or WhatsApp us on 0707-930-5887. Visit our registration point at number 18 Industry Road by Nigerian Bureau Aba to register. Tell your brother, tell your sister, and everyone you know. Register for the Fashion Future Program today. Terms and conditions apply.
Yaba, Oyinbo.
Conductor, give me my change now. Conductor, we don't stay here for some time now, but now.
I beg, conductor, give me back my money, make I come down.
No, child. Give me my change.
No, don't finish me with conductor.
Conductor, so you get headache and body pain.
Why you not tell us before?
Take Medic 55.
Medic 55 na brand of paracetamol where they relieve headache, body pain, and feverish conditions. Just take 2 tablets of Medic 55 and you go feel relief.
My body don't say. Thank you, Medic 55. Yaba Igbo! Yaba!
Now Orange Drugs Limited, they distribute her. If symptoms never stop after 3 days, make you waka go see your doctor. Medic 55. Medic your headache.
Immunization provides your child with perfect protection from childhood killer diseases which can deform, kill, and destroy their future.
Parents, caregivers, health service providers hear the cries of the children saying,
Protect us against childhood killer diseases.
Don't miss the state immunization schedule, starting with the BCG vaccine at birth and continuing through to the second dose of the measles vaccine at 15 months.
Hurry to your nearest health facility. Get your child immunized and secure the future generation.
Immunization is safe, available, and free at the state service delivery point nearest to you.
Pregnant mothers, visit your nearest health facility and register for your antenatal care. Deliver your baby with skilled birth attendants at the health facility.
Remember to visit the health facility within 3 days after delivery and return for follow-up visits over the next 6 weeks for proper care for you and your child.
This message is brought to you by the Abia State Ministry of Health in collaboration with the Abia Immunization Impact Project, supported by the World Bank.
The LG Secretary, Coordinator, Leaders, Stakeholder, Steering Committee, Members, Ward Coordinators and entire membership of Abia Arise, Osisiomangwa Local Government Area Chapter gratefully thank our most dynamic and distinguished Governor of Abia State, His Excellency Dr. Alex Choma Oti OFR, for appointing our beloved brother, Honorable Chibueze Kinsley Nwokocha, as a Commissioner nominee. Honorable C.K. Nwokocha is a dedicated member of Abia Arise, a seasoned and meticulous manager of human and financial resources. We are indeed grateful to you, our Governor, for this fitting selection and call to duty of our standing member, chieftain, and co-sponsor of Abia Arise, Osisiomangwa Local Government Area Chapter. To the Commissioner nominee, Honorable C.K. Nwokocha, we trust in your robust ability to deliver in any given assignment, having had a wealth of global experience and exposure. We pray for God's blessings of wisdom and grace upon you as you prepare to contribute your quota in the service of your people in Abia, to deliver on Abia's mandate to God's glory and for the satisfaction of Abia in general. Long live the Honorable Commissioner nominee, Honorable Kinsley Chibueze Nwokocha. Long live the Executive Governor of Abia State, Dr. Alex Choma Oti OFR. Long live Abia State of Nigeria. This is signed by Honorable Chief Chidi Chris Ago, the Local Government Secretary and Coordinator, Sir Precious Agua, Head, Media and Publicity for and on behalf of Abia Arise, Osisiomangwa Local Government Area Chapter. This message is sponsored by Mr. Nzeribe Gabriel Onyenwako, an Abian Arise member and stakeholder.
With heavy hearts, the Old Boys Association of Ongwa High School, Abai, class of 1984, mourn the death of their beloved member and comrade, Mr. Dominic Igwe, after a brief illness. His remains will be laid to rest in his hometown, Umuhu Ezechi, in Bende, local government area of Abia State, on Friday, 16th of August 2024. May his gentle soul rest in peace. Signed, Reverend Josiah Ndubeze, Chairman, Minister Joe A.K., Welfare Secretary.
Hear me now!
I like the music. I got the best music.
So what station is this? Magic 102.9 ABBA.
Welcome back, of course. Still Soccer Swag right here on Magic 102.9 FM. It's about time for us to switch gears and talk European football, and it's certainly going to be the UEFA Super League this evening. OJ, what's up?
Well, Sam, it's all said, like you rightly said. Real Madrid will play Atalanta in this year's UEFA Super Cup. The trophy is competed for between the teams that won the Champions League and Europa League before the new campaign kicks off. Madrid defeated Borussia Dortmund 2-1 in the Champions League final, while Atalanta trashed Bayer Leverkusen 3-0 in the Europa League final. Well, there are some important points we need to know about this game, Sam. Real Madrid are looking to claim a record 6th UEFA Super Cup. This is Madrid's 9th appearance in the Super Cup. They've won 5 and they've lost 3 in the time. The National Stadium in Warsaw is the 12th stadium to host the Super Cup since the fixture switched from its long-term home of Monaco. Now, Carlo Ancelotti is currently level with Pep Guardiola on 4 Super Cup victories. Hopefully overtakes Pep Guardiola tonight. Ancelotti is one of 5 men to have won the trophy as both player and coach, alongside Guardiola, Diego Simeone, Luis Enrique, and Zinedine Zidane. Now, the Champions League winners have won the Super Cup in 10 of the 11 clashes so far, the exception being Atletico's 2018 win over Real Madrid. Atalanta are the 7th Italian club to feature in the Super Cup after AC Milan, Juventus, Sampdoria, Parma, Lazio and Inter Milan. Now, Atalanta are seeking to become the 26th team to lead the trophy and the second successive new winners after Man City last year. And then the Italian clubs have won 9 of their 13 Super Cup appearances. If history is anything to go by, then the bettors, the guys who put their money where their mouth is, should be looking at all of these stats. And there is no extra time in the UEFA Super Cup. So if the score is level at 90 minutes, the match goes directly to penalties. Of course, it's early in the season. You don't want to take these players through all of the rigorous extra 30 minutes and all of that. So penalties will determine the Super Cup if it ends in a draw tonight. That's what it is. 8 p.m. is the time for that one. Warsaw, Poland is the venue. And as expected, Sam, we shall see some classic football on display. Kylian Mbappe, of course, a lot of football lovers around the world would love to see him in the colours of Madrid playing in a competitive game. Of course, he's involved in a few preseason and all of that, but this would be like the real McCoy to usher in Kylian Mbappe to the Los Blancos.
Okay, well, Tony, where do you think this is going to be swinging? To Real Madrid or to Atlanta? Well, considering what they did last season in the Europa League finals.
Yeah, Atlanta had a great season, but they're up against a team that have proven beyond doubt that they know how to play in major tournaments. Real Madrid, they've won the Champions League so many times, so many experienced players in that Real Madrid team. I think it's going to be a good start for the Los Blancos. They want to start their season on a good note. Atlanta themselves, yeah, they've got some exciting players. We've got a man there, Ademola Lookman. Nigerians will love to support him as well to see if they can win it. But on paper, Sam, I just feel Real Madrid have got an edge. That attacking trio of Rodrigo, Vinicius Junior, Kylian Mbappe, that's a three-pronged attack. So much quality in this Real Madrid team. The old world horse still there. Look at Modric and co. Quality everywhere. Chouameni, Camavinga. So there's so much quality.
Camavinga out. I mean,
Camavinga out. Yeah. Very true. Very true. Camavinga out. Chouameni and co. The quality in Real Madrid is just very high. So I think Real Madrid would go into this one as favourite. If Atlanta, wins it, I would be surprised. I just feel it's Real Madrid's game to lose.
Okay. Well, Real Madrid's game to lose, guys. I mean, where do you think this will be swinging? Real Madrid or Atlanta? I mean, so many people have got love for Ademola Lookman, the Nigerian. We would probably be seeing some divided support in this game today. But then, OJ, we also have 1 or 2 transfers, and what's happening? The players, where are they heading to? What's happening over there?
Well, for Chelsea fans, I don't know how they take this, but then Conor Gallagher is expected to return to training at Chelsea's Cobham training ground after landing back in London with his Atletico Madrid transfer in hanging in the balance. The England international, 24 years old, was pictured in La Liga club's Metropolitano Stadium on Saturday and spent 5 days in a hotel in Madrid, but has been unable to complete his £33 million move. It was halted because Chelsea's £34.5 million deal to sign Spanish striker Samu Omorodion collapsed over personal terms on Sunday. The Spanish club need to make a major sale to fund their move for Gallagher after signing Man City striker Julian Alvarez for £81.5 million on Monday. The Gallagher deal is not considered to be off at the moment, but remains under threat, of collapse. If Chelsea signed Portugal forward João Felix, as we hear from Atletico, it could salvage Gallagher's move, but the fee must first be agreed. Felix is ready to return to Chelsea after spending 6 months on loan at the club in 2023. Of course, upon Mauricio Pochettino's takeover, it was clearly said he was not in the plans and he had to go back. Well, Gallagher, who captained Chelsea for much of last season, made 5 appearances at the Euros as England reached the final. On Saturday, Atletico Madrid had posted a picture of Gallagher at the stadium saying he was there to finalize his transfer. But then the story is that deal is not happening, at least for now. And then Chelsea's Cole Palmer, Arsenal captain Martin Odegaard, and Man City Rodri, Erling Haaland, and Phil Foden have been nominated for the Professional Footballers Association Player of the Year award. The final top 6 was posted on the PFA's X handle yesterday. Also on the shortlist, of course, is Aston Villa striker and Euro 2024 star Oli Watkins. Palmer was also named in the Young Player of the Year award shortlist, which was released on Monday. The forward will battle it out with Bukayo Saka, Alejandro Garnacho, Kobe Mainoo, Michael Olise, and João Pedro. The winner of the 2023-2024 PFA Player of the Year award will be announced on Tuesday, August the 20th. So, good on that for some of the players. I mean, they were the standard players for last season. Yeah. And it's good that they're being mentioned
Who should be winning the PFA?
Well, it's a bit tricky though. You look at how Kupama did with Chelsea. Odegaard was also instrumental to Arsenal's great season. Rodri, I mean, ever present. He's like the fulcrum of that Man City team. But then you cannot take away the goals scored by Erling Haaland. He actually did win the top scorers award. So he's like that. Phil Foden was the player of the year.
Yeah.
So you can argue. I mean, depends on which prism you're looking at this from. But then if you ask me, Sam, I'll just give it to the man who won the PFA Player of the Year award
Same
for
here
last season.
Phil Foden.
Yeah.
I think he was outstanding. I think he stands tall amongst other names on the list. Like Jude said, if you look at what Phil Foden did, look at his stats, I think he deserves to win it.
Okay. Anyways, it's time for you to join the conversation this evening. 0907 677 1029 0916988 1029 0809 666 1029. You can also be part of it, on our socials, facebook.com/MagicFmNG, facebook.com/MagicFmNG. Go there, drop your take, and we'll be taking it. And you can also drop your take via WhatsApp, 0907 677 1029. Who do we have here? Hi, good evening to you.
Hello.
Yes, good evening to you.
Hello.
Good evening to you. Your name and where you're calling from.
Hello.
Okay, talk to us. Good evening. Oh, please do all to call back if you can, or send us a WhatsApp message via WhatsApp line 0907 677 1029.
Yeah, hello, good evening to you. Hello, good evening.
Okay, you're not ready for us, apparently. Let's move on to this one. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Big Sammy, I think I'm ready for you.
Yeah, okay, you are.
Yes. Let me make it very fast. I don't know why you people bother so much about the Super Eagles. The way you lament so much. You even weep more than the Duri. I don't know why you are weeping so much. These are the people that, if Nigeria makes it to the World Cup, they'll go there with their families, go there with their girlfriends, the NFF. People who are supposed to make things better, they're the ones shooting themselves on the leg. So when you come here and cry blue mother every day, it's completely inexplicable to me. You are just, it's a kind of dissipating your energy unnecessarily. Just let them be. So possibly after, if they don't make it to this World Cup, I'm sure, what did TA say? TA said that hopefully they will. Please let us not be so optimistic. It's unnecessary. You can't cultivate cassava and harvest yam. It's not possible. It can't work. It can't work anywhere. We laid the bad foundation. Look at the crop of players we have. Go to even Premiership, Championship, League 1, League 2. You'll be seeing Okafor. You'll be seeing Okoye. We are blessed with abundant talent. And who we have as the managers? Horrible. It has been like a tradition, and we have nothing. There's no way out of this. All you do is lament. I think there's no solution. People there cannot be removed, and we continue lamenting. Let me go to my dear Chelsea. I'm just thinking of what Maresca. I'm looking at Maresca. I'm still watching Maresca. I learned Maresca has brought back Sanchez, and Conor Gallagher is now stranded. You see, I don't even understand why they are selling this most combatant. I'm not really a fan of Gallagher, but there are areas Gallagher you use him is a combatant midfielder. Yes, he does that a lot. His work rate is very, very high, but they want to sell him. They want to bring back Sanchez to the group because they said he's the only one that plays the information. He still plays the style of Maresca. That's what they are telling us. I wish Maresca the best. I don't need to say much. We have Premier League. You start in 3 days' time. You will see all I'm saying now.
Against Manchester City. All right, thank you. Super kite. Well, let's see how that pans out really. 0907 677 1029 0916 988 1029 0809 666 1029 on WhatsApp 0907 677 1029. I'll probably take some of the messages on Facebook now. And OJ, can you do us the honors?
Okay, Aina Clinton Matthew, all the way from the US of A, says keep the good work. I'm enjoying all the thrills from here. All right, DJ Forces, DJ Sebastian.
Bonsoir.
Oh, hello, good evening to you.
Oh, do want to call back, please. Okay, Oh, it says bonsoir. We'll say bonsoir back.
what's the response for bonsoir?
It's bonsoir now. Is it bonsoir?
You do languages. What's
why you putting why? Why did I do the languages? How?
I hear you speak Spanish and French all the time.
French though.
Don't be talk obrigado. I mean,
obrigado is Spanish.
Merci beaucoup.
The small way.
Why learn?
Chimuzo Egbemu says, "Good evening, gentlemen. In as much as our own Lookman, it's likely to be in the starting 11 tonight. The Super Cup is for Real Madrid. This is Hala Madrid. Okay. Just from Stevens Chijoke.
Okay.
He's asking what's up with Man United signings.
Well, I mean, they signed Mazuri and of course the Leeds. Hi, good evening to you. Yes, good evening. Oh, can barely hear you. Can you do to call us back? Okay, we can barely hear you, alright? Please do well to call us back. Thank you so much. And, okay, this one is coming from Ugochi Salome. Says, hello guys, good evening from Manchester. Okay, Tia is here. Tia is here, actually. AJ Kichidadi says, good evening guys. Update me on Barcelona signings. Okay. Hi, good evening to you. Hello? Yes, good evening to you. Can you hear him, OJ?
Oh, we can hardly hear you, sir.
Tony, can you hear him?
No, I can't.
Okay, we can hardly hear you. Okay, thank you so much for trying. Divine Asiak says, good evening guys, I'm watching live from Lagos. My questions are, if we fail to qualify for the World Cup, who will be held responsible? NFF, please don't deny us easy jackpot route in 2026. It won't be funny. Bring Osimhen to Chelsea, he says. Well, the Osimhen Chelsea situation, I think it's also one of the conversations I'm tired of talking about already. Because as much as I know it's not out and out yet, but the energy at which Chelsea started this pursuit is dying by the minute.
Do you really think Chelsea will, wrap up that deal? At this point, I just feel that I think Osimhen needs the deal more than Chelsea needs him.
But he's not even dropping his guard
because he needs to. He needs to, because if he doesn't drop, some of those wage, or he needs to take a pay cut for him to make that deal scale through. Because at this point, apart from Chelsea, which other club wants Osimhen? Apart from the Saudi guys, which other club in Europe have made a bid for Osimhen in the last 1 or 2 weeks, Sam? I think none have made a bid for Osimhen. Chelsea is the closest, so the earlier he sorts it out, the better for him.
Okay, well, Embassy Ogendi Imebu says, as for the Super Eagles, since NFF no get money to pay the coaches, they should appoint Samson Siasia. At least it will be easy to owe him, since NFF no gets shame. Well, it's going to be returning back to football at the end of this
month. Anything is possible. With the NFF, you just cannot trust these guys. Anybody can just be announced on an interim basis.
Are you being comical now?
No, that's it. They could just say, okay, let an indigenous coach see us through the first 2 games while the negotiations with the other coaches continue. Because up till today, in fact, it's embarrassing to me, and I'm sure a couple of Nigerians, that you've got 3 weeks to a Nations Cup qualifier, and here we are still talking about naming a coach. That alone is a pointer that we want to fail.
It's crazy, honestly. But quickly back to the messages now. The phone lines are still activated. All right, 0907 677 1029, 0916 1029, 0809 666 1029. Reverend Hakaram Uchenna, who is tested from Assemblies of God Church of Sulu, says, remain blessed, Big Sammy, Oji Anthony. He says, I want to appreciate your good work. Thank you on radio. He says, NFF should do the needful on getting a better coach now for the Super Eagles. Okay, thank you so much for that. And quickly now to WhatsApp. We'll have a message here. Welcome from Zumini. Says, good evening, guys. Somebody should please wake Ola up from his sleep. Frankly speaking, we cannot qualify for the World Cup. Well, I think a lot of people are. Well, I hope we qualify. Honestly, I just want us to qualify, though, and we cannot miss out of the 2022 and miss out on the 2026 World Cup. Okay. Anyways, this one says, good evening, Magic FM. It says, I'm bearing a testing from MagicFmAba. Please, how many players has Eimba signed? As for tonight's game, nothing to predict about. Madrid is winning it because of my love for Vinny Jr. Says, please, what's the fate of Gallagher? He's back already to Chelsea. Says, Mayu, they signed the leads that stay in the bench alongside the Moroccan, that Kimmich, the midfielder, keep on the bench. And the plastic fans are making noise. Have a wonderful night rest, guys. Well, Eimba has brought in about 12.
More than
12,
more than
players.
More than Sam. About 20.
Okay.
About 20.
Okay.
Even more. Looking like a new team entirely. Over 15 players. At least the ones I've seen. But I'm sure they've brought in up to at least 20 players.
Crazy.
This season.
Okay, it's been a crazy transfer really for Eimba. And more on WhatsApp this evening. This one says, good evening, Sammy Oji and Tony. Make Super Eagles no qualify for World Cup. Make all of us rest. After all, now them go loot FIFA money. Come all the players join. Charles from Hollis Crescent says Atlanta fit shock Real Madrid tonight. Oji, say Atlanta fit shock Real Madrid tonight.
But that would be nice to see though. I love upsets in sports. If it happens,
you wouldn't mind?
I wouldn't mind.
Oh, okay.
Not like I'm a fan of anybody in that Madrid.
Even at Bororo. Kylian Mbappe.
No.
I'm a fan of Kylian Mbappe though.
A neutral.
You're neutral as well?
No. I love Real Madrid.
I'm
a fan of Real Madrid.
When you started the neutral for Real Madrid?
No, I'm a big fan of Real Madrid.
I mean, we know that.
You've left Manchester United.
No. Most fans of Man United always love Real Madrid.
Oh,
that is it.
Why so?
Come on, it didn't start today now. Take your minds back. Ruud van Nistelrooy, Cristiano Ronaldo, name it. David Beckham, Michael Owen. Okay, in as much as Owen played in Liverpool, played at Man United as well. So it's like majority of Man United fans.
Okay, there's always been that crisscrossing.
And Real Madrid, the biggest club in Spain.
Okay.
Clearly, the records are there.
You want Madrid to win?
Straight up. Madrid.
Atalanta, can we get it done tonight?
You like to say, get to the sweet you.
I don't like regular. It's just regular.
Anyways, starts scoring tonight.
I mean, we're trying to see if we can get. Do we have the starting lineup? Is it up? Well, Pastor Ucha Kolam Oji from Obo Hill says Sammy OJ and T. Good evening, guys. You guys are doing great. Thank you. Says Nigeria qualifying for the World Cup is a task too hard to achieve, and it says Real Madrid will win tonight. Real Madrid to win tonight, he says. Anyways, do we have it up and running?
I'm just trying to lay my hands on it, but you know what it is. The internet is acting up somewhat. Maybe I just try some.
Okay. Well, try to see. Okay, yes, I think we have the lineups.
Okay.
And well, it's going to be Thibaut Courtois in goal for Real Madrid. Dani Carvajal will start from the right full back position for Real Madrid. We have Eder Militao and Antonio Rudiger. We have Ferland Mendy in the left back position for Real Madrid. In the middle of the park, really, you have Valverde and Tchouaméni. And up front, we have Rodrigo, Jude Bellingham, Vinicius Junior, and leading the attack is Kylian Mbappe.
That's a deadly squad.
That's a deadly squad
Jude
indeed.
Bellingham, Mbappe, Rodrigo. Come on.
Okay.
Fireworks everywhere.
We cannot wait for 8 p.m. already in Warsaw, Poland. And of course, for Atlanta, we have Musso in goal for them. Jimmy Stee we're playing. It's a 3-4-3 formation, rather. 3-4-3, I beg your pardon. 3-4-3 formation. Therefore, Gasparani. He starts Hein and of course Kolasinac, the former Arsenal man, will be in defense for them. Ruggeri, Ederson, De Roon rather, and of course, is this Zappacosta? Zappacosta, former Chelsea man.
Yeah.
Zappacosta will be playing, like in the middle of the park for them, like a wing back, and we'll have Parcelik, Ademola Lookman, and of course, I always find it difficult to mention this guy's name. OJ, is it Ketelari or Ketelare? Okay, however you understand it. But then, he'll be starting alongside Ademola Lookman in attack for them this evening. Guys, this is the size of the package. We just have to go.
Yeah, the show ends at this point. Thank you so much for your time, and do enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening.
I know, Jay.
Well, thank you for your time. Have yourself a great.
He has been busy with his phone. Okay.
I'm just trying to look at the lineup, looking at the possibility of the upset, where it's going to come from. I see Lunin in goal. He's back. There's also Hendrick on the bench. So, by the way, Hendrick was one of the Madrid's latest signings. Yeah. So let's see what the game offers tonight.
Okay. Anyways, that's the size of the package, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of it. God willing, we'll make a return here tomorrow morning by 7:30 a.m. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful evening.
The Sir C.Y. Nwankwo Education Foundation invites all the successful candidates to the 2024 Scholarship Disbursement and Award Ceremony. The ceremony is scheduled to hold as follows. Date 31st August 2024. Venue Sir C.Y. Nwankwo Compound. Time 10 a.m. prompt. For the avoidance of doubt, the names of successful candidates as announced earlier are David Uche Chijoy Obu, Udala Justina Chimdema, Okwano Ebubechi George. Other successful applicants are as follows: Chibuike Favor Uchechukwu, Okechukwu Prosper Chukwemeka, Kirian Tochukwu Prosper, Okechukwu Prosper Chiemerie, Dike Chiwemeri Confidence, Agu Gift Onyechi, Maduba Onyedekachi Fortune, Ede Kelechi Jonathan, God's Kind Victoria Adoma, Gabe Ekbendo Marvelous Kamsi, Emmanuel Oba Desire, Ozuzo Chimamanda U, Chidi Obioto P, Eberonwo Priska Angoreka, Chinyere Nancy Chidima, Okechukwu Mesoma Jane, Emmanuel Oba Destiny, David Prince Uchendo, Ezofo Kenechukwu Prince David, Okpechi Precious Ezine, Shogunle Ifeoluwa Omotolani, Nwakoma E. David, Nwigwe Lawrence Chisom, Benson Goswell Udochukwu, Onwutebe Esther Chinyere, Chikodi Divine Onyechi, Ogbonna Chidozie Emmanuel, Edo Divine Favor Chioma, Abajue Ikenna Collins, Obialo Chioma, Ikoku Michael Chidubem, Owanta Chisomaga Winifred, Uzoma Esther Nkwachi, Obina Fortunatus, Carlo Joseph Itam, Onwutebe Maria Kelechi, Ndubisi Charles N, Okechukwu Wisdom Ikechukwu, Ugane Emmanuel Luguna, Prosper Aronkwa. All successful candidates are to come to the venue of the ceremony with the following documents: 1. Admission letter from a recognized public university in Nigeria. 2. The candidate's university identity card. 3. Letter of recommendation from the head of department. 4. Letter of attestation from Dean of Students. Sir C.Y. Nwankwo congratulates all successful candidates on this historic milestone. Signed, Dr. Dele Ashiru, Foundation Coordinator, Announcer for C.Y. Nwankwo Education Foundation.
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
Start your children's day with a great taste of Ovaltine, enriched with multi-nourishment, calcium, malt, and vitamin B12 to support learning and playtime. Ovaltine, smart choice for smart kids.
Becky, come and have your cereal.
Mommy, can I have my cereal with more glucose D, please?
Can I have some in my tea, please?
Of course, darling. As a mother, I choose Monroe Glucose D as the sweetener for all my family's cereal and beverages because it not only gives my family instant energy, Monroe Glucose D is enriched with calcium and vitamin D. When you're buying, look out for the Monroe Glucose D logo on the pack to ensure that you're getting premium quality. Monroe Glucose D is manufactured by Brand Monroe Limited.
Energy fast.
Who is up for some chilled Vitazid?
I am.
I love Vitazid. The taste is so nice.
I think it's really refreshing.
I like how a little goes round all of us.
I like that it's a delicious drink that gives me good value for my money.
It's tasty. It contains glucose and Junior likes taking it to school.
Vitazid powder drink has got a refreshing taste you would love. Plus it's got calcium, vitamin D, and glucose for energy. Vitazid, you'll love it.
Manufactured by Brand Monroe Limited.
It's got to be a Vitazid.
customer. Yeah, come. Authentic UK product. Give my customer a job.
Customer, I get what you find. Enter, well, I got inside.
Hey, Maker, how far now? I hear say you don't settle your third boy this month. Not true?
Not true. Na Keystone Bank Oga account where I open to save money they help me. To settle my boys no be problem again. And when I need emergency money, I still fit borrow from inside the account. Sharp.
That's one good though.
With Keystone Bank's Oga account, you can plan better towards your apprentice's settlement. With a minimum balance of 5,000 naira, you can open an Oga account, make monthly contributions, and get interest on savings. Make it happen for your apprentice today. Visit the nearest Keystone Bank branch or call 0700 2000 3000 to open an Oga account. Keystone Bank, we grow together.
Abandekem unu dinchikri makarunu hwe basara akọrọ ejiji Ethnocentric Limited yana Mastercard Foundation nezuko onu ibido mmemme Fashion Future